Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. Doing a trailer reaction. Here on Nita the Diva's channel.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back to do a movie review. I haven't done one of these in such a long time, so just bear with me as I get back into the groove of some things or whatever. If you are new to the channel, welcome back, Diva Squad. I'm getting ready to break down, no spoilers, of course, how I feel about Venom, The Last Dance, or Venom 3. So the movie is written and directed by Kelly Marcel and Tom Hardy. Now I say Tom Hardy because I believe that the banter that they go back and forth, him and Venom, I believe that Tom has a, hand in writing that. And the movie is starring Tom Hardy, Chewie Whittle Ejiofor, Juno Temple. We also get a cameo from our guy from House of the Dragon, Otto. If y'all know who he is, I don't know his name per se or whatever, but I'll put it across the screen. But if you don't know, I did cover House of the Dragon, and if you want to go, the playlist is in the cards. Okay, so yes, so let me give you a little synopsis. It's like an alien invasion movie or whatever, kaiju, whatever. So Eddie and Venom on the run face pursuit from both worlds. As circumstances tighten, they're compelled to make a heart-wrenching choice that could mark the end of their symbiotic partnership. And that is all I'm going to say without giving any spoilers to the movie because I want to protect your viewing experience, of course. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and everything in between with no spoilers, of course, and let you know what now you should know or go see it in the movie theaters, okay? So with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the good. First of all, let me just have a caveat. Let me just break this on down. Y'all know that when we talking about the Sony property, now of the Sony properties, I do like Venom the best. Is it the best franchise ever? No, no, that's not what I'm saying. We got what we got. Madam Web. We got. Oh, you know what? I may like what's that other one coming out? Craven the Hunter. Now that one's shaping up to look really good. So we don't know where I'm going to fall at with that one, but we got Morbius, Madam Web, and then Venom. And I think Venom is the most successful of them all. But people still trash talk it. They don't like it. It is what it is. I go into it knowing what I know, no expectations, not don't even care if I'm prepared to be blown out the water or anything like that. That's not what this is. What this is just like the enjoyment factor for me. So when I tell you I had a couple of laughs, a couple of chuckles, and hee hee ha ha, I love their banter. I love their banter. And also too, let me say, my son Kevin, he did not when I tell you he did not like that movie, he was like, what did I just watch? What did I just watch, Mom? So, he totally freaked out about it. But like I said, I don't have any feelings, just because I don't know the source material. So I don't know who Venom is. I just know how they portray him in this. And I think what's happening is that he's supposed to be darker and he's not. And they kind of wrote him as an anti-hero somewhat. And when you do that's what you risk doing when you do a movie about a villain character because somebody else has to be the villain, right? So you kind of make them an anti-hero when you put them in a movie without their protagonist. So I understand that as well. For me, what I'll say, let's get into the good. Okay. For me, it's the banter all the way through. It's the banter. Yes, I mean, I just laughed at every iteration whenever they would speak. It was just always a chuckle for me. It was always a chuckle. Um, I don't know. I think that might be where it is as far as the good, y'all. It's not much. It's not. I don't have to write a dissertation about this. Let's go ahead and get into the bad. Some of the bad parts of it is that it had a lot of plot holes. It had a lot of things that was established rules from 1 and 2, and then they just kind of just went out the window in 3. So there's that. You're looking at it like, well, I thought this was supposed to happen like this. Oh, what I will say as far as the the good is that it did get bigger. It was a bigger kind of production. So it was, I don't know, I don't want to say too much because I didn't watch the trailer, so I don't know if they included it in the marketing material. So then it might be a spoiler, but I feel like I just want to say it kind of got bigger and more bombastic and stuff like that. That aside, I feel like there was a lot of plot holes. There was a lot of rules that they were abandoning. They introduced all these new characters for some odd reason when we already had characters from the previous. Also, too, it just felt kind of choppy. It felt like it really didn't. I mean, it felt like it had this one goal in there. And they introduced this villain. He had like a little um, monologue, prologue in the beginning of it, kind of introducing him. What he reminded me was from Thor: Love and Thunder. Is it Gore, the God Butcher? Yeah, Gore the God Butcher. And he was going and he got the thing, and I think that was the MacGuffin. The MacGuffin of this movie was that there was something that was in Eddie and Venom together, something that made them their symbiotic relationship special. And it was this villain that was trying to get it so he can be released. Okay, so he was, you know, um, you know, taken down by all the symbiotes, and he needed to be free so he can go, the God Butcher or the World Butcher, like, destroy the the civilizations and the planets and stuff like that. So it kind of reminded me of that, but he was like an afterthought. So it feels to me the way the movie kind of like they were setting up something. But I thought that this was going to be Tom Hardy's last go at Eddie Brock. I don't want to spoil anything because I feel like I'm talking about the movie and you might can fill out some of the parts. So anyway, just wanted to say I kind of jived with the family where Otto came in or whatever. I thought they were cute enough addition. They filled out the one time or something like that. Just didn't really make sense. The movie really just didn't make sense. Like what they were trying to do, what they were trying to accomplish, it kind of felt like it just went nowhere. So anyway, so for that ending up being the end of the trilogy, it kind of left you unsatisfied a little bit. And then I felt like there was some misguidance in the marketing and what they were going to be discussing and how it all because it felt like a choppy mess. Like it just felt weird. It just felt weird. So that's what I'll say about it. But like I said, the best part about it for me was the banter. And listen, I was there having a good time, but it is not anything that I would recommend. You can watch it on streaming. You do not have to go. You do not have to go to the movies to see this for real because the um the visuals they weren't the best either. Um, yeah, no, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good, and I came to the realization with that because when I watched it the first viewing. Like I say, I had a couple little drinks or whatever. You sitting back and I'm just laughing at Eddie. I'm here for Eddie and Venom. That's what I'm here for, right? So I'm having me a good old time. I'm just, sipping, whatever. So after that, it became available. You know how it become available. Okay, it became available, and we are sitting there, and I'm like, it wasn't a clear copy, and I was just like, I couldn't really hear the banter because you know how, you know what I'm saying? He got that weird voice, and it just didn't do well when you're watching, that type of copy. But in the movie theaters, it hit. But at home, so I'm sitting there kind of watching the movie, and I'm like, ooh, this really isn't good because outside of the banter, I did not have a good time watching the movie. So I let it play. I let it play. I was just like, oh, yikes. You know. I was like, okay, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so there's that. But anyway, if you wanna, if you do like the better parts of the Eddie and Venom banter, the jokes are on, they hit, it's fine. But as far as story, where it goes, where it's going, it does have a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene, leave at the mid-credit scene. I mean, if you like to, some people like to watch the credits. Me and my son were a watch the credits type of person, so we just kind of sit there and we just talking and stuff like that. Then we get to the end, baby. When I tell you that BS that they pulled at the end of the trash, I was sitting up here like, did they really just put that in the movie? Really? I was just like, okay, whatever. But it's a no for me, dog. Okay, so yeah. Outside of the banter, I will probably not watch it again. Um, it just is what it is. I just no. So it's gonna be a no from Nita the Diva. But you let me know down in the comments, what did you think about it? I want to know, okay? So anyway, as always, I'm Nita, your favorite diva. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you come back. Bye, y'all.